Hello again. So I've been playing the strongest Battlegrounds for a while now and just happen to have a lot of build slots from past videos and even unreleased videos I've made. 10 build slots to be exact. So I just thought to myself, you know what? Why don't I just showcase all of my build slots for fun? If I do happen to leak some build slots that are meant to be a secret, then I'm cooked. Keep in mind, there's a lot of builds I deleted in the past, so these are more up-to-date slots. This is the Total Wipeout map which me and other builders made for the Total Wipeout video. If you haven't watched it, you should check it out after this video. We literally spent like a single hour building this, which is impressive. This was also one of the most funniest videos I think I've made on the channel. The obstacle course was pretty easy until people came to this part. You had to bounce through the hoops, and it was extremely difficult, so we had to disable Ragdoll to make it easier. And don't get me started on the final 2 obstacles. They were without a doubt the funniest obstacles we had. We basically had an operator who was in build mode to constantly move the parts to try and knock people off the platform. Quite similar to the final obstacle, but this time the operators were spinning the obstacle around while players tried to jump over it. Overall, I'll rate this build a solid 7 out of 10. Could have been 10 out of 10, but I changed my mind just because the builders thought they were funny and made this replica of me which looks nothing like me, especially them toes. So for slot 2, this was a video I recorded, and you don't need to know much about it. Just know that there might be a video coming soon where I'll need this, so I won't spoil it yet. Time for build number 3. The OGs to the channel would know this build. This is where we had Wicked, me, and Wellworks become judges for Battlegrounds Got Talent 2. And thanks to all of you who arrived from the Discord server to participate in the video and for showing us your talents. We had people acting, we had the CIA, and even one guy who was just absolutely roasting one of the judges. If you haven't checked out that video also, then I recommend you watch it. But yeah, that video went very well, and much respect to both Wicked and Wellworks for participating. I'll rate this map a solid 6.5 out of 10 since I built this all myself, and I'm not the best at building. Okay, so this is slot 4, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what video this build is from. Unless you're new, of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on fun videos like the 6 males versus 1 secret female video, which this build is based on. I actually forgot that we made cameras just for the aesthetics. And if we go over here, this is where we did all the interviews. I'd basically just ask everyone questions like this. So KN, why do you like chicken so much? That's a real good question, KN. Maybe it's because I'm black. I also saw a few comments of people thinking the secret female was actually a guy. And to that I say, of course it was a guy. Did you think I'd actually find a female? Nah, I'm just joking. I literally talked with her in a voice chat to make sure it wasn't just a guy pretending to be female. I'll give this map a solid 5 out of 10, just because I'm proud of the cameras I made. Slot 5 was the house build battle map. As you can see, there is nothing crazy, just colored squares. Each builder had to choose their own square to build the best-looking house, and the house with the most votes at the end would win. Luckily for you guys, I saved all the houses on slot 6, so you can see how all the houses turned out. I'm pretty sure you know which house won. Still crazy to me how the guy was able to build all this in just 35 minutes. We even had someone recreate the Roblox classic house. Red's house was nothing too crazy, but at least it has chicken inside. And let's not talk about Yellow's house. At least he tried, am I right? Overall, I'll give this slot a 9 out of 10. Let me know if you want another build battle video. Okay, let's see what's in slot 7, shall we? I'm pretty sure this is the biggest build I have saved by far. You guys know what this is. But for everyone who is new, this is the Battlegrounds Got Talent 4 map. The amount of detail that went into this was crazy. We literally have audiences with facial expressions, and there were even little Easter eggs. Our backstage even had an entire restroom so people can, do their duty after eating their jollof rice. If your talent got all the judges' approval, you would go through the passer's door, which would take you upstairs with a nice view on all the other talents. And we can't forget the dripped-out Gojo chilling up here, casually wearing the Michael Jackson's 270s. Shout out to all the builders who helped build this map, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with this specific builder. This is quite concerning. Overall, I'm definitely giving this build a 10 out of 10. The builders did an incredible job. Let's see what is in slot 8. So, For slot 8, you guys don't need to worry much about it. I'm not going to say too much and spoil anything, but this might be an upcoming video, so stay tuned. Time for slot 9. So, this is also another upcoming video in the making, don't worry about it. I'm still very proud of these chairs I made. Totally didn't take me like 30 minutes to make it. And last but not least, slot number 10. This is the most recent last to leave the Circle Wins Robux event which I held. This was a real fun video to make, and that is pretty much all the builds. It's a blessing to go through so many memories in such a short amount of time, and I'm very grateful for each of them. With that being said, take care.